Hey, Patriots. All right, it's November 9th, 2023, J 1037, and we're still fighting. We're still standing. We're busted in the DC area, Cambridge, Waterton, and DC area. Brothel network. How about that? Charging $350 to $650 an hour. I wonder who's in that ring, you know? We ever going to get the client list for that? I don't know. How about that Jeffrey Epstein client list? Still don't know who to vote for. You don't want to be voting for a guy who went to Jeffrey Epstein's island now, do you? Well, hey, Patriots. Filing in. Hilda Bechtel. Sunkissed. Hello. Silly for him. Hello. Hot off the front in Branson, Missouri. Hi, Marlene McCrae. How are you, Deb Vi? I got it this time. Hi, Sherry Thomas. So, yeah, we got a brothel network bust in the D.C. area. They definitely got 3 guys. There was like a 20-minute video. Somebody from the DOJ was up there just spouting information, except for who's on the list. And they were actually saying, well, we don't know what we're going to do with the people on the list. And for crying out loud, how are we supposed to cast an intelligent vote in this country if we don't know who's on these lists? If we don't know what's on Hillary's laptop? If we don't know what's on the Hunter Biden laptop? How do we know who to vote for when they keep all these secrets from us? How about that, folks? How about that government we got there? And just while we're on the topic of government, I just heard that FJB wants to make sure that all our cars in the future have a kill switch in it. So that means that, you know, at any time, if you're doing something illegal, that if you buy a car after 2026, I think it is. Oh, man. And then we had like several wonderful Republicans that chimed in with the Democrats to get us that law. And that's what our Congress is working on there. How to put a kill switch in our cars by 2026. In Biden's infrastructure bill, 2026, we'll have kill switches in all cars. Thanks to a 229 to 201 vote in the House of Representatives. It's amazing what they do when they want it and how fast it goes through when they want it. But if we want something like the security footage from the Capitol on January 6th, it takes, 1,037 days in waiting. More. Hi there, Bonnie. Hi there, Medalist Joy. Yeah, there's a lot going on today, man. We got so much cool stuff going on in the Patriot world. Let's see, I just got done watching David's news updates. He's doing a great job with that. Deb for Freedom's got a slew of shorts out today. Way to go, Deb. And even like a retro one from back a while. That was good to watch, you know. It's the same thing. We've been doing this for a year. It's still going on. So anyways, in case you missed it at Freedom Corner last night, Wednesday. Last night at Freedom Corner, we got Nicole talking about the DOJ commission hearing that they went to. A couple of the stats from that meeting was there's 150,000 incarcerated in BOP prisons, all right? And I know that that doesn't include like county jails or state prisons. That's a low number, and United States incarcerates more people per capita than only one other country has more, and that's China. So that's not a cool stat for a free country, is it? I don't think so. What was that about a turn signal? If kill switch includes not using the blinkers, every driver in my town wouldn't be driving. Well, it's one good reason to know how to work on cars. And then all the cars that survived Obama's Cash for Clunkers program are still out there. And you can still find this car that doesn't have airbags, doesn't have a screen on the dashboard. Much less chance of wrecking when you don't have that interference in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, Ford already has them sun-kissed. Ford already has those. I don't pay your car payment, they can just shut you off, kill the switch. No more car for you. These tyrants, they're getting out of hand, you know. I don't laugh because it's funny. I laugh because I'm shocked and I don't know how else to react to this. Yeah, thanks for being here, mods. Silly for him, Sunkissed, and Bonnie, you guys are the best. Awesome keeping things straightened out here and keeping a clean house in 00 Jericho channel, man. I appreciate it. And while we're at it, the Branson Convoy of Honor, Silly for him, got her first live stream going. Good job, Silly. It was a great stream. I only saw one so far. I was wrenching on the truck the rest of the time. I don't know if you started another one up or if you're going to have another one later on tonight, because I guess you're singing the national anthem with the J6ers tonight, aren't you? So if you're putting another stream out tonight, check out Silly for Him's YouTube channel. And it's not a new channel, but it's a newer post that you have on there. And then there was also a bunch of other Patriot Network YouTube channels. We got Joe Nagy out there, and that is apparently David made me aware that is Wyoming Girl's Dead. And we all know Wyoming Girl from all the chats. She's always there. The Wyoming Girl, you had us laughing. Me and Trooper were laughing all the time when you were telling us about your kids doing the Randy imitation way back in the day. That we just had a lot of fun with that Wyoming Girl. That was so cool. So her dad, Joe Nagy's got a YouTube channel. Ann Lake from the convoy and the 1776 movement. I didn't know Ann had a channel, but Ann Lake's got a channel. She's got, I don't know, close to 100 videos out there, and she was streaming today. We also got the organizer of the event, Mona Moments. She's got a YouTube channel. She puts out quite a bit of content, all part of the Patriot Network. And while we're on Patriot Networks, let me bring your attention to Free Roam Baltimore. This is a dude named Saya, and he's been out to 1776 with us on the lawn. He's been to Freedom Corner multiple times, and he's a great patriot, and he's got a channel called Free Roam Baltimore. Palestinian protests in D.C. He gets into D.C., he goes all over the place, and he films really well. If you're looking for more footage on the Hamas terrorists, that supporters that were around D.C. over the weekend, Free Roam Baltimore's got a good thing there. And then, of course, we got Deb for Freedom pumping out the shorts, cleaning up the sound, adding in all kinds of really cool embellishments on her videos. Professional, Deb. Professional work. And then we got Crystal Sanderson. If you want to find a YouTuber, she does compilations every week of the still shots from a whole bunch of different streamers, whether it's down at the border, whether it's Freedom Corner, DC, New York Patriot groups. She just puts it all together, and you might find a new YouTuber that you might like there if you check out Crystal Sanderson's weekly digests, I guess I would call them then. All right, how you doing? 3 birdies. Cindy W. All right, we got more people rolling in. Lamont, Cherie, hello. Ooh, I wish you kept your 77 Camaro too. Those things are sweet. One of these days, I'll show you my son's Camaro. He's got a 69. It's nice. Nice. I'll show you the burnout he just did in it too. That's how we mark our turf out here in rural Pennsylvania. Put a big burnout in front of your driveway, and you know somebody's a motorhead in that house. Cindy W, 3 birdies. Hold on, hello. Oh yeah, there's Soup Mama. Soup Mama's out there. She does a great thing where she is has a digest of all freedom movements anywhere in the country that she hears about. If you have a freedom movement or event coming up, try to get in touch with Soup Mama. She'll put it on her channel, I'm sure. And that's just the ones that came to mind today when I was watching. I know there was another YouTuber out there at Branson today, but I can't think of who it was. Saw Kentucky and Odell out there. It was great. It was so great. You mark your turf with your Terex 800. All right, Metal is Joy. All right. Here's Silly for Him's channel. I think you're going to do great things, Sylvia. You're an awesome mod. You've been in the network for a long time. You know what people want to see. You're in that area of the country where there's just not a whole lot of YouTubers down there. And your stream today was great, and I really liked your fingernails. Those are the coolest, man. Patriot ladies, you're the best. You're the best. So yeah, that was a fun time, man. Watching, let's see, I had Small Water Guy. They did a convoy from the campground where they were staying to like a Patriot Theater right through Branson, Missouri. It's quite the town there, quite the tourist town. They got a Titanic there. They got airplanes up on stands and stuff. What a cool town that was. And then Small Water Guy, him and I were rolling in the convoy way back in the day together. And he had the clue about zipping ahead and blocking traffic at intersections, let the whole convoy go through. And then he rips ahead and blocks the traffic in the next intersection. So pro-veteran convoy action going on down in Branson, Missouri. That was a great thing to see, man. It lifted my heart. It lifted my heart. So yeah, Nicole was talking about that hearing they were at. 150,000 incarcerated people in the Bureau of Prisons, yet they got 32 to 34,000 employees. So how does that figure out, And then she said something also about there is $2 or $3 billion of repairs that are needed in all the Bureau of Prisons facilities. So apparently nobody's done any upkeep on any of these buildings. They just wait. They want them to fall into the ground so then they can get more money to build another prison. And it's a scheme, but we got to keep the screws to these people to make sure they take care of the stuff we let them build, So it's just a lot. The moral of the story is the Bureau of Prisons is broken. It needs a lot of work. Nobody has brought any attention to this until we've been hanging out with the J6ers in jail there and bringing the attention to what is going on in these prisons, man. So I think in the end, they're going to regret busting all these J6ers because now we're on the heels of the BOP. The deputy marshals definitely got a lot of shady stuff going on with them. And we got a hellish rate of recidivism, which is, when you get out of jail, the ideal scenario is you don't wind up back in jail. So we got to work on this problem we got, America, because this costs us a lot of money. And it's just too many people to have in jail. For every person in jail, there's a family outside of the jail hurting because somebody's in jail, whether they actually did a crime. I mean, we do got to lock up people for life sometimes. Just had a guy in my town, he got life in prison plus 40 years because he pulled off a heinous crime, man. And he deserves to be in jail. But at least give him the chance to find Jesus while he's in there, right? I mean, we're not going to let him out whether he finds Jesus or not because he did a heinous crime. But give him the chance to find Jesus in jail, man. And that's compassion. And that's what I think that would be behavior that would be condoned by the scriptures, It says, the Old Testament is eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and they would stone the people back then. But, Jesus is love, man. We're supposed to thou shalt not kill, period, So, yeah, we should work on our Bureau of Prisons, and we're bringing a lot of light to that, Patriots, and I'm glad we are. So yeah, we only had one troll in there, didn't you, Sylvia? I only saw one troll today. So they haven't caught on to you yet, but now word is out. Silly Freedom's got a channel. Trolls are going to be lurking. They're going to be lurking, just waiting for you now. That's right. Shane Jenkins found Jesus in jail. He did some pretty bad stuff, man. He had a rough life, and now look at him. Look at him now, man, doing jailhouse ministries. Man, just anytime he prays, it's a good one. Yeah, that's right, Sunkiss. You got it right away. Wah, 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 wah. All right, then we got a phone call on Freedom Corner last night from Dave Dempsey. He was just normal banter. He's talking about the election because it was the day after election. Oh, all right. Starting a live stream. Well, let's get this wrapped up by 6 then. Oh, 6 p.m. Central. Okay. The Hootenanny. It's always a good time. I love Hootenanny. Yeah, I miss Small Water Guy. He's awesome. Jason, you're awesome, man. Did good work today on the convoy. And your dog, Max, dude. I don't know why you got another dog. Now Max is going to be all jealous that isn't the only child anymore, dude. So, good to see all you guys, man. That lifted me up, just seeing all you patriots out there. So Dave Dempsey was talking about the elections. We had some trouble here in Pennsylvania. Newsflash, elections are still rigged in Pennsylvania. Our Republican majority House of Representatives hasn't done a thing about it. Same old. And we just had another election that brought attention to it. Will we get a fair election in 2024? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. There's this big thing going on in Connecticut now, the ballot stuff in Wanda. Just like in the movie 2,000 Mules, man. They got this woman on tape. She works right in the mayor's office, has a voter ballot box right outside of her office. And not only is she stuffing multiple ballots in there, but she's ushering other people out there to stuff ballots in the box. All right, what do we got here? Oh, there you go. All right, I got a P.O. box so that if you can, help me out. I'm hitting back on the road. I got all my auto repairs maintained now. And that just cost me a lot of money. So I want to head back to Freedom Corner, and I want to do some other Patriot live streaming stuff all over PA, Ohio, West Virginia area, Maryland. There's all kinds of stuff that we can get up on YouTube other than Freedom Corner, and it's all associated with fighting for our constitutional rights in our republic here. So I'd appreciate it. Oh, and if you write me a check, put loan repayment in the memo, because that keeps the IRS from anything, apparently. Joe Biden taught me that trick. Loan repayment. Thank you. Thanks for the link there, silly. Let's see. Nothing done about election fraud. Dave Dempsey was talking, and all of a sudden he goes, well, yeah, Dad says this. And he was talking about Trump, man. So I guess some of the guys in jail are calling Trump Dad, which is pretty cool. Trump's pretty much alpha dude, you know. He knows what's going on, and he's a shaker, a mover and a shaker. Let's see, the school boards. We got the FBI. He was talking about this, who's the terrorist now? It's school boards. We got 16 million illegals here, and the FBI is going to school boards and Catholic churches looking for terrorists. And, and more J6ers. They're still busting J6ers. People are shocked to find that out. I don't know, 2 or 3 people I told that to within the last couple of days, and they were like, what? They're still busting J6ers? And yeah, they are. And then Dave Dempsey, turns out he is the jailhouse chef in there, man. He's got all kinds of ways of making goodies, and he's got a pumpkin pie that he's going to be making for Thanksgiving, and he can only do it because a lot of you patriots There's ways of putting money on their commissary, and there is also another one where you can just order commissary items for the J6ers. And he said so many people contributed that they have enough stuff to put together a ragtag Thanksgiving dinner for everybody in there. And that's a beautiful thing. So really, all we got right now, we don't got fair elections. All we got right now, Patriots, is phone calls. We can write letters to these guys and help support these guys. So let's not let us get dejected just because we have rigged elections still. Let's worry about that when it comes. Let's let God lead the way, and let's show love, let's show compassion, and continue to support the J6ers and continue to nail it on them phone calls. Because that seems, it's really the only thing that we got, and it's not a very fulfilling thing to do to call your representatives, but it works. All right, here's the J6, direct to J6, how to donate to the commissaries. And then we got a couple other ones here. Of course, we got Patriot Mail Project. That's just a great source of information. If you want to find out where all the guys are, you all know this stuff already, though. So take it upon yourself. Just write a letter to these guys, man. I've only written like 3 letters so far, but I just went out and bought more envelopes. And one good way to write a letter is if we're watching Freedom Corner, and let's say Dave Dempsey comes on there. Just do a 1-page letter like, hey, Dave Dempsey, how you doing, man? Watching you on the phone call, Freedom Corner, we got your back. It was a wonderful day. You know, just something to take their mind off of the fact that they're still in jail. Wow, here's this from Deb for Freedom. Patriot Mail Project has officially crossed over 1,200 defendants in our database, and we expect it to continue growing. Please find someone or a few on your list. So there's all kinds of ways. It is hard to sit down and write a letter to somebody you don't know. And they talked about that a little bit at Freedom Corner last night. And but one way that I found out was really easy to do was just real quick, write out a letter. Just a letter, get it in the mail, send it off. And while the dude is on the phone at Freedom Corner is a good time to write that letter because it brings things to mind about that guy, some of the details about who he is and his family. And yeah, it's hard to write a letter to somebody you don't know, but man, do they love it. It is just something that we can do. It's compassionate. All right, I missed a couple here. Direct to J6. Here's the Patriot Mail Project. Patriot Mail Project. That's easy to find. Just Google Patriot Mail Project. It comes up right away. And it's very easy to navigate. All right, silly. What do we got here? Democrat Senator Joe Manchin won't seek re-election. Trump responds. All right, Gateway Pundit once again putting out the good articles. News that's relevant. Yeah, we got subpoenas coming in. And I got somebody coming home. I'm going to have to get out of the driveway here when they get in here. Comericious subpoenas to Hunter's associates. So I better get rolling here on the J6. So yeah, it was really cool hearing David Dempsey talking about all the cool goodies that he has baked while he was, or not baked, but just put together. He has ways of doing things that we're hoping they write a cookbook, a J6er cookbook, man. We've been talking about that for almost a year now. Man, Mickey got on. Apparently some guy got under her skin. I don't know what his name is. It's some guy from the Twitterverse hellhole. And that's why I don't go to Twitter. But apparently we had a guy that came to Freedom Corner acting all godly and saying these long-winded prayers and stuff. And I want to find a video of this guy so I know who we're talking about. And I haven't found it yet. And I guess his name is Juan Quan. And he's a shyster, and Mickey found him out and just had a couple of words for him. Told the kids to leave the room for a second, and she went on a tirade that I think is justified. Because man, do not get on people that are helping other people out, man. And that's apparently what this guy did. And I really want to investigate who this guy was, man. Let's see. Then we got Matt Kroll gave a phone call. Matt Kroll is waiting for his sentencing on December 15th. He is one of the guys that was accused of attacking Officer Gunnell, who is claiming that he is so injured, he's disability. He is riding that thing and suing him, and it's nothing but a frame up. Matt Kroll didn't really even touch the guy. And he says that there's video evidence out there that proves it, and he has not been able to present that evidence yet. Really, Priscilla, you know this guy? Okay, I'll find him, and when I do, I'll let you guys know what video it's on and who he was. Yeah, don't mess with Mickey, Cleo. Mickey is so strong, man. It's unbelievable. Ooh, this is good. More goodness. Senator Marsha Blackburn announces subpoenas for Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs. About damn time. And what is taking so long with that? It's probably an issue of national security, no doubt, as it should be. And we're going to find out how many people cast votes for people that were on that list. I think that sounds like a lawsuit. Amazing, man. All right, Priscilla, I'm going to hunt that guy down and find out who it is. And here's another one, Lamont Cherie, yes. Zelensky is canceling the elections to be held. And Zelensky offered Trump to come to Ukraine, and Trump just said, no way, punk ass. I love it. I love it. I love it. Trump also had a rally down in Florida yesterday that had twice as many, if not more, viewers than the bogus Republican debate, which was a joke. The only shining star of that was Vivek Ramaswamy calling out the deep state to their faces and to the people that were running the debate, the people that asked the questions, man, called them out right to their faces. So I thought that was some backbone right there, and I was happy to see that, man. So all right, so Matt Kroll also had some information that on January 1st, the D.C. City Council is holding the gulag to uphold their food. Their food has to meet certain federal regulations, and it has not been meeting those regulations. And the D.C. City Council apparently is putting some screws to the D.C. gulag about hiring a nutritionist to deal with all these things. Matt Kroll says he's on a cardio diet, but the cardio diet, when you sign up for it, is worse than the normal diet that you get there, and it sounds horrible. Matthew Kroll is an incredible artist also, and it's kind of hard to be an artist when you can't get pens and paint and stuff. So he has an innovative way of using like M&M colors and stuff like that to do some pretty awesome artwork. And he says that he likes writing letters, or he likes getting letters, but he's not a big letter writer. But he says he has sent artwork out to a couple of people that have sent him many letters. And some of the J6ers write letters back to you and some of them don't, which is okay. You know, some people just aren't, oh my goodness. Good old Catholic Church here will now allow transgenders to be baptized and serve as godparents. No, the Catholic Church is spiraling downhill, man. They are split all up. The FBI's looking at them. If you say Mass in Latin, the FBI thinks you're a terrorist. Another thing that Matt Kroll was talking about was there is so much soy in the diet at the prison that, like, a lot of the guys they're growing breasts. They have sore nipples and stuff. I mean, this is weird, man. But that's what you eat soy all the time. They're probably putting fluoride in the water too. Okay, Priscilla. Greg Yetman. Okay, I'll check him out. Yeah, Ramaswamy. I liked what he said. Yeah, Catholic Church is off the deep end, man. They're you got the people that like the old church, the people that like the new church. They're totally split down the middle. You got to pick your church. There'll be a Catholic church right next to each other, and one of them's Latin, one of them's not, and it's really getting weird. Hey there, Ridgeline. Saw you a couple times today out there in chat land. That was great. Hold on, I want to write this guy's name down from Priscilla. No, I can't find it. All right, I can't find it. I'll come back and look for that later. President Trump way. All right, it's about time he got some. All right, Greg Yetman. There we go. We'll look that up. I like getting new streamers just to have a variety, man. Sometimes, we got Freedom Jeffrey. There are so many streamers. Patriot Q. Mad Republic is Patriot Q's channel. He's doing stuff. It's really cool. Really cool. All right, so then we got and that was about it for Matt Kroll's phone call. It was really good talking to him, man. Haven't heard from him in a lot. So, and then David gave an announcement about this brothel network that was busted in D.C. Okay, now we got Thomas Smith got on the phone. Haven't heard from this guy in a long time either. I can't ever remember from Thomas Smith. Just said he was calm in jail tonight. Inmate number 384708. Dude is getting 9 years for helping 3 people out on J6. The reason he's getting 9 years is because he walked into that court and told it like it is. He didn't take any crap from them judges. He told them he told them exactly how he feels, and didn't get scared into taking a plea deal. His options for an appeal are open. Solid dude, man. Strong man. That would be what, if you got guts, that's what you do. That's what Brandon Fellows did. That's what a bunch of the J6ers did, and they paid for it. The judges just retaliate with outlandish sentences on them. So I hope we're going to see something happen with pardons and stuff with Trump. He's getting ready to move out, though, soon, because he has been sentenced already. He brought up about the Patriot Christmas Drive on Patriot Mail Project. They got 100 kids signed up for the Christmas Drive there, whose moms or dads are in jail, and they're trying to make Christmas happen for 100 kids in there. So if you can donate to that, even if you're not a J6er or something, you want to make the kids happy. And these people just, they're in jail right now, and it'd be cool. The kids aren't criminals, so if you can, donate to that cause, and they will try to help out some kids at Christmas time with some presents. What else? Hunter Biden's getting subpoenaed. I heard some Jim Biden's getting subpoenaed. So we got some stuff coming down the pipeline. It looks like finally things have broken loose with our government. And so far, it's nothing but talk. So we'll just see how it goes. We've heard the talk before. We've heard the red tsunami 5 times now. They just keep talking. Let's see. Nicole got up for a while and talked about Julian Cotter. He's getting sued by the widow of Brian Sicknick. Just a couple. There was a bunch of just great dialogues from Mickey and Nicole, and even Tammy got up and said a couple things yesterday too. And then Jeff Sable was talking about this prison that Dominic Pizzola just got sent to in Butner, North Carolina. He's the kitchen. He said the ceiling is falling in the kitchen, and he says this jail is in tatters, which brought up the stuff that Nicole was talking about the Bureau of Prisons earlier. And then Trump. And then they sang the national anthem. It was awesome. Then they sang God Bless the USA at the end. They're back to singing that. We're proud to be Americans, but every once in a while they didn't want to sing that song the other night, and I don't blame them. Trump, then Jeff was talking about Trump's going to be in Florida. And then Trump, I saw one clip where he was talking about FJB, and he said he did bad things. So, all right, we're at 35 minutes right now. We got the sex ring bust in Cambridge. We had a MQ-9 Reaper drone shot down off of Yemen in the Middle East over there. So that was a drone that could possibly put rockets on it. They shot it down. Got the kill switches in the cars. Excuse me. So I'm wondering, why is the Republican debate even on mainstream media anymore? A couple of podcasters brought this up. Why do we even go to Fox News to put the Republican debate on there? We have all kinds of other patriots. We got the Steve Bannon thing, Voices of America. We got so many places where we could be doing a debate where they're not asking stupid questions or shutting people up when they do get onto a hot topic. And we could have Joe Rogan interviewing them. We could have Tucker Carlson interviewing them. I mean, we could be doing so much better. And what this boils down to is Rona McDaniels, Mitt Romney's relative. I don't know what it is. It's her daughter or what. But here's another Mick politician that needs to go. She has lost the last 4 years of elections now, and she's still in charge of the Republican Party's purse strings. And a lot of people that should have got elected didn't get elected because of the Republican Party not funding their elections and funding some loser that ended up losing the thing. And we had that happen here in Pennsylvania. So Rona McDaniels has got to go. I don't know why she's still around. Let's get rid of these McPoliticians. We got rid of McCarthy. We got McDaniels now got to go. And who's the other one? I don't even want to remember his name. Kentucky Senate Minority Leader. So I thought Vivek was on fire at that debate, man. Steven Crowder released that manifesto from the transgendered shooter at the Christian school a couple months ago. And then MSM got on there and covered for the murderer. I don't know what is going on with mainstream media, but they are the reason they get away with everything. Let's also remember when we're talking about jail populations, they threw pot smokers in jail for decades. And that was all due to the Republicans, man. The new Republican Party, the parties are split now. The Democrat Party is split. There is the ultra lefties, and then there's the older people who are Democrats who don't understand how left their own party has gone. And then on the Republican side, we got the Trumps, and then we got never Trumpers. We got never Trumper Republicans now. And how do you kick out a guy like let's say you got a World Series team and you just won because your pitcher was the best guy in the world? How does everybody not congratulate the pitcher for winning the game? Trump just won the game for the Republicans, and it was amazing, man. People came out of the Republican Party, came out of the woodwork to fight against him, man. So it's a travesty. It's a travesty of justice, man. And then I also had a realization that how interesting it was that during that Hamas attack, how the mainstream media got there faster than the IDF. Faster than the... All right, they'll put the car away later. Faster than the IDF, man. The mainstream media was there, faster than the IDF. All right, Patriots, I'm going to roll here. We got to get out of the garage. Hopefully we'll be outside tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be there earlier tomorrow. See you in the chat tonight. God bless you all. This is Patriot Jericho, over and out.